One of the most charming and sought-after suburbs in pretty much all of Chicagoland, Glen Ellyn is one of those towns that seems to check just about every single box. You've got one of the best downtowns in the entire western suburbs, excellent parks, unique homes, highly rated schools, and a community that consistently ranks among the top places to live in all of DuPage County. In this video, I'm covering what life is actually like in Glen Ellyn, what makes it so desirable, the day-to-day happenings, the housing market, and if living in Glen Ellyn is actually worth the price. Location is one of Glen Ellyn's biggest advantages and a key reason people choose to live here. Everything feels close by. Wheaton is next door, Naperville is just to the south, and Oak Brook is a short ride away. It gives residents a central location while still maintaining that classic suburban feel. A population of just over 28,000, the village sits about 30 miles west of downtown Chicago, placing it right in the heart of the western Chicago suburbs. Minutes from tollways like I-355 and I-88, making it convenient to commute by car to Chicago or pretty much anywhere throughout the Chicagoland area. Glen Ellyn also has its own Metra station on the UP West line, giving residents direct train service into Chicago's Ogilvie Station. Depending on the train, you're looking at roughly 42-minute express train to a 53-minute normal ride into Ogilvie Transportation Center. But if you want more information on commuter-friendly suburbs, make sure to watch this video right here. And I've also worked with several airline pilots and employees who need convenient access to O'Hare Airport. From Glen Ellyn, it's typically under a 40-minute drive depending on the time of day, and the never-ending construction traffic, of course. And if you've watched my videos before, you know each and every suburb has its own personality, and one of Glen Ellyn's biggest draws is its downtown area. And in my opinion, it's one of the best in the entirety of the western Chicago suburbs. It has walkability, it's charming, beautifully maintained, and it feels like one of those downtowns people picture when they imagine living in the Chicago suburbs. The streets are lined with locally owned restaurants, coffee shops, boutiques, salons, and small businesses. Definitely pop into the bookstore on Main Street. They have a great selection of books and small gifts. And in the warmer months, you'll find plenty of outdoor dining and community events, including the Friday night summer concert series where Main Street shuts down and becomes the concert venue. Adults are enjoying cold beverages, and kids can roam free just being kids. It really is a downtown that people actually use as part of their day-to-day, from grabbing coffee on weekday mornings, meeting friends out for dinner, or burning some calories on the Illinois Prairie Path that flows right through the middle of downtown. And when it comes to housing, Glen Ellyn offers a pretty nice mix of options, albeit inventory continues to be incredibly tight here. The month's supply of home inventory has hovered around 1 month's supply for several years in a row, and the average home sells for about 103% of the ask price, so over the asking price. In the neighborhoods, you'll find charming historic homes throughout the downtown area, mixed in with newer construction, mid-century ranches, especially near Village Links Golf Course, traditional two-story homes, townhomes, and condos as well, and of course, luxury properties pushing several $1 million. So whether you're looking for a walkable home with character, a more traditional family neighborhood, or something newer and more updated, Glen Ellyn provides some great housing variety. Now, demand remains high like we spoke about because of Glen Ellyn's total package of location, the schools, the downtown area, the parks, and overall quality of life. Just ask the Miller family, who I helped win the bidding war and purchase their forever home right here in Glen Ellyn. Homes tend to hold their value pretty well, especially in the more walkable areas near downtown, where residents are just a short walk from amenities, Lake Ellyn, schools, and entertainment. Now, with real estate here remaining strong over the years, the two sections are vastly different. North Glen Ellyn, with its rolling hills and charming character, has appreciated about 48% over the past 5 years, with the average sale price for a single-family detached home around $925,000. South Glen Ellyn, on the other hand, tends to be more affordable, seeing a 31% 5-year appreciation, with average home prices for detached homes around $613,000. In this area of town, there are quite a few opportunities for new luxury construction and homes on larger lots. And if you're thinking about selling your home in Glen Ellyn, buying your forever home, or investing in real estate here, you can give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd be glad to connect with you and help you understand the market and figure out a strategy that's right for you. If schools are a priority for you, Glen Ellyn has you covered. The schools here consistently rank among the best in all of Illinois, boasting strong academic programs. Glenbard Township High School District 87 is the 19th ranked public school district in all of the state, with its top 2 high schools being in the village of Glen Ellyn, Glenbard South, home of the Raiders, and Glenbard West, home of the Hilltoppers, the 21st best public high school in Illinois and number 1 in athletics for all of DuPage County, according to niche.com. Glen Ellyn's 8 elementary and 2 middle schools are all A rated on Niche, across Glen Ellyn School District 41 and Community School District 89. Parents love the small class sizes, advanced placement programs, and the overall quality of education. If you're looking for private school options, there's also the highly respected St. Pet's School and Bennett Academy nearby. And great schools don't just mean a strong education, they also help boost property values over time, making Glen Ellyn a smart investment. Another smart investment is the overall Glen Ellyn lifestyle and the strong sense of community here. Lake Ellyn is probably the centerpiece of town, and walking around the lake becomes part of daily life for pretty much a lot of the residents. You'll see people jogging before work, families pushing strollers, neighbors walking dogs, and kids playing at the park. It's incredibly scenic and makes for a perfect backdrop for family photos and to just take a time out from your day-to-day to enjoy nature. You also have the historic boathouse, the beautiful parks, tennis courts, and the open green space, and the Illinois Prairie Path and downtown are only a short walk away. Everything feels connected in this area, which is a big part of what makes Glen Ellyn feel so livable. And being a medium-sized suburb, it's large enough to have fantastic amenities, but still small enough to feel homey and included. And that community feel really shows up through local events and traditions like the Taste of Glen Ellyn, Festival of the Arts at the Lake Ellyn Park, the 4th of July Parade and Fireworks, outdoor movie nights, the craft beer crawl, and plenty of seasonal events throughout the year. Even if you're not going to every single event, it creates energy in the community, gives people reasons to go outside, spend time downtown, support the businesses, and feel connected where they live. And speaking of being connected, if you enjoy being outdoors, Glen Ellyn gives you plenty of options. The village has around 300 acres of park space, 21 playgrounds, and several fitness and recreation facilities, including Ackerman Fitness Center on the north side, 88,000 square feet facility with indoor soccer fields, a running track, climbing wall, pool and basketball courts, and outside, 125-acre Ackerman Park is the recreation hub of this area, featuring turf fields, baseball and softball diamonds, a playground, and easy access to the Great Western Trail, which is a popular destination for cardio activities, and it connects to nearby towns. Now, during the summer months, Sunset Park and Pool is the ultimate family-friendly summer destination, featuring a thrilling water slide selection, a zero-depth entry pool, which now that I have a little one myself, it's a fantastic pool feature, and a dedicated kids splash area, so whether you want to swim laps, relax in the shade, or grab the signature shake from the concessions, it offers the perfect mix of excitement and relaxation to make those summer memories. Now, on the south side of Glen Ellyn is Mary Knoll Park. It's a 25-acre premier destination for outdoor family fun and adventure. The park features an interactive splash pad, an adventure playground complete with a 75-foot zip line, and the famous Holes and Knolls 36-hole mini golf course. There's also platform tennis, a 9-hole disc golf course, and a beautiful picnic pavilion. You're also close to the Morton Arboretum here on the south side, which offers 1,700 acres of trails, gardens, open space, and beautiful scenery. And if you enjoy golf, losing your ball, Glen Ellyn has a couple beautiful courses, including the private Glen Oak Country Club on the east side of town, and the public course Village Links of Glen Ellyn, offering an 18-hole course and a separate 9-hole course so you can get up and down and back home to play with the kiddos. So whether you're looking for trails, parks, golf, playgrounds, or just a scenic place to get outside, Glen Ellyn does a really nice job giving residents access to that outdoor lifestyle. Overall, this community offers a really strong quality of life, and that's a big reason it continues to be one of the hottest real estate markets in all of the Chicago suburbs. You get the charm of a smaller suburb, but with a lot of the conveniences people want day to day, between the walkable downtown, the scenic parks, beautiful tree-lined neighborhoods, local businesses, strong schools, and a great location with easy access to surrounding suburbs. The central location is a major advantage for commuters, between the Metra station on the UP West line and access to major roads and highways nearby. Now, when it comes to cost of living, Glen Ellyn is not the cheapest suburb in DuPage County, and people usually aren't moving here because they're trying to find the lowest cost option. They're moving here because they want the overall package I just mentioned, along with the long-term stability factor. Being comfortable and safe is another reason Glen Ellyn appeals to many families and long-term homeowners. It has a strong community feel, an active local police department, and neighborhoods where people tend to be very engaged. Like any suburb, you still want to evaluate the specific area, street, and home, so I encourage you to visit yourself to explore the area further. But overall, Glen Ellyn has a reputation as a stable, comfortable, and family-friendly place to put down roots. The median household income in Glen Ellyn is now around $140,000, and property taxes are something people absolutely need to pay attention to because they can vary depending on the exact home, the school district, the assessed value, and of course the home exemptions. So I always encourage people to make sure you know what monthly payment works for you and consider monthly payment, the property tax, the homeowner's insurance, utilities, and you can even factor in day-to-day essentials like food, daycare, and commute costs to give yourself an idea of the full monthly payment picture. I have various cost of living videos that I will link down in the description that will give you an idea of costs here in the Chicagoland area. So, is it worth it to live in Glen Ellyn, Illinois? That really depends on your lifestyle, your budget, and what you're hoping to get out of your next move. If you're looking for strong schools, a beautiful downtown, great parks, convenient access to surrounding areas, and a community that feels established and welcoming, Glen Ellyn could be that right fit for you. But like any suburb, it's not perfect for everyone. Home prices are higher, inventory is tight, and the right neighborhood can make a big difference depending on what you're actually looking for. And if you're thinking about moving into Glen Ellyn or anywhere throughout the Chicago suburbs, feel free to call, text, or email me directly. I help people compare communities, understand the local housing market, and figure out which suburb actually fits their lifestyle and budget. And if you already live in Glen Ellyn, drop a comment down below. What's one thing people should know before considering moving here? But until next time, I'll catch you guys later.